Good morning, everyone. I just came across an article here I wanted to share with you guys. In case you're flying out of the United States into Manila Airport, there's a travel advisory going on right now. Came out the 27th. Today is the 28th. And I just want to share it with you in case you plan on traveling out of the United States, within the next couple months, what to expect, what the article is saying. Just so you know, just so you kind of have a heads up. Now it's only saying the United States. Now I don't know about other countries, Australia, Germany, Switzerland, any other country. I'm just reading what it says about the U.S. It says the U.S. security chief issues warning on security at the Manila airport. The U.S. Department of Homeland Security warned that security at, hang on a second here, Manila's Nino Aquino International Airport does not meet international standards. In a travel advisor issued yesterday, December 26th, the DHS said it has determined that the NAIA does not maintain and carry out effective security consistent with the security standards established by the International Civil Aviation Organization. It directed airlines issuing tickets for travel between the U.S. and the Philippines to notify passengers in writing of its findings. It also directed that the travel advisory be displayed promptly at all U.S. airports providing regular flights to Manila. In other words, if you book a ticket, they're supposed to notify you in writing of its findings. Now, it doesn't say its findings here in this article, but it's supposed to notify passengers in writing of the findings, and also display in the airports, travel advisor promptly displayed in the airport of the flights that are leaving the U.S. regularly to Manila. In quotation, the DHS said representatives from the Transportation Security Administration, TSA, has been working with government to assist airports and transportation authorities to bring NAIA up to international standards. In quotations, we are collaborating closely with the Philippine Department of Transportation and related agencies and have every confidence in the leadership and their commitment to improve aviation security. Philippine authorities have been working diligently to improve security measures, and we fully expect that they will soon meet ICAO security standards. U.S. Ambassador to the Philippines, Sung Kim, said in a statement today. Kim added that the U.S. State Department has approved $5 million U.S. dollars for airport improvements and NAIA to include training and technology improvements. It goes on to say, in a statement yesterday, the Department of Transportation claimed that the ICAO determined that the security at NAIA was generally satisfactory, but added that the TSA recommended the installation of new X-ray machines, walk-through metal detectors, and alarm systems. These are expected to be installed by next summer. Summertime here is April, around April. So according to them, what they're saying, April, which is summertime. In the meantime, Transportation Secretary Arthur Tugade, however you pronounce that, was ordering the hiring of additional guards. The TSA has also recommended stricter background checks for newly hired airport personnel, particularly all access pass holders. The DOTR also said it is retraining existing staff. So that's what it goes on to say. There's quite a few articles out there about that. So like I said, if you plan on traveling over here from the United States, they say they're going to give you in writing their findings, and also you're going to notice, signs posted, travel warning signs. It does not say that it's unsafe here in the Philippines. It doesn't say that at all. It just say that, from what I'm reading, it just kind of says it needs to bring up, it needs to come up to standards on a few things. So in case you weren't aware of that and you're traveling to the Philippines from the States, you might run into and you might find that. So like, I guess, It's not going to come as a surprise. Don't panic. I say don't panic. It's up to the individual. You know, that they're just saying Manila. Clark is not mentioned in there. Other airports that, you know, take in international, I think Cebu takes in international flights. Doesn't say anything about those airports. Now, you know what? I've flown in and out of the Philippines many a times. The thing is, when you come in, you only see what's directly in front of you, the security measures that are directly in front of you. You know, whatever metal detectors, X-ray machines, things like that. You see directly in front of you. You don't see what's going on, you know, in the backgrounds. So I don't know what's going on in the backgrounds, and they're not really saying, you know, aside from adding new X-ray machines and new metal detectors and alarm systems, you know, you don't know what's going on in the backgrounds, you know, with other security measures that go on. Now, like I said, I've flown in and out of the Philippines quite a few times, and I know people have also, and I never felt unsafe. Never felt unsafe. Now, I've flown also within the Philippines a few times, and kind of questioned the security measures at some of these small airports. Let me give you one example. We were flying out of Mindanao at one of the small airports there, and we walked in, and the X-ray machine was down. And we had, this is when we first got here, and we had like 2 huge suitcases each, backpacks, you know, we were fully traveling, we just got here. And we went into the airport, and their metal, or not the metal detector, but the X-ray machine was down. And we put our first bag up there and opened it up, and guard went through everything pretty thorough, and came to the next one. He went through he got to about the second or about the third or fourth one, realized, man, this is a lot of stuff. There's a lot of people behind him. And it got to the point, all we did for the last 2 suitcases was open it, and he asked us if we had any types of weapons in there or anything like that, and of course we said no, closed them, and then away we went. So that one there was kind of, I kind of like shook my head a little bit, like, you know, that wasn't, you know, too thorough of a check. You know, we're traveling, but you never know what the guy behind you is intent and what his traveling is. But yeah, I thought that was definitely a little unsecure in my opinion. But anyways, like I said, it's out there. In case you didn't know, you know now. Don't panic. Don't, you know, think, oh, it's bad to travel in the Philippines and all around the Philippines, because there is no advisors out there about the Philippines, unsafe to travel. There still might be one. I know at one time there was an advisory about traveling down in Mindanao, certain areas of Mindanao. I don't know if those advisories are still out there. You might want to check. But I like I said, I figured I'd put it out there for you guys in case you didn't know. Now you know. And if you're coming to the Philippines, just like any other place you travel in the world, just be safe. Be safe. Use your head. Be aware of your surroundings no matter where you're at. Don't let your guard down. Even if you've been here, like we've been here, you know, I'm going on 3 years soon, and I still don't let my guard down. Wherever I'm going, I always keep my guard up. It's easy to get, you know, complacent when you've been here and lived here. Even when you've flown here so many times, it's easy to get complacent. But always keep your guard up. You know, and like I said, no matter where you travel in this world, you always got to be safe. You always got to keep aware of your surroundings. Even back in the United States, you know, you always got to be aware of your surroundings. So anyways, I figured I'd put that out and let you guys know the latest here. And if you're traveling, have a safe trip. When you get to the Philippines, have a good time, and we will talk to you later.